Hello students, welcome back to your video class, and today we are going to read the chapter The Lost Child. Earlier I explained the things and I did the reading, model reading in front of you. I hope you did the reading practice and the things which I told you while reading you must have noted. And today this is your first chapter, The Lost Child, and how a child is lost when he goes to the fair with his parents, and what are the things he sees on the way and what he demands on the way, what is the reply of his parents, and all these things will enjoy in this very beautiful story. And today I am going to explain this chapter, and I hope you would enjoy and learn many things and many new words. And let's start from the beginning. A child goes to a fair with his parents. Like you people go to the fair, go to the market, and whenever there is a big fair, you go with your parents. So a small child also goes to a fair with his parents. He is happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys displayed there, but his parents don't buy them for him. Why then does he refuse when someone else offers them to him? Wow, what a beautiful thing. So when you go to the fair, you plan many things, and you have a list of the things you want to eat there, you want to buy, and you want to enjoy. So that child was really, that child is very happy and very excited, and he wants to buy toys, he wants to eat sweets there, and when unfortunately his parents don't buy those things to him due to any reason, but all those things, when someone else offers him, he denies all those things. Why this happens? When you go to your go with your parents, you demand many things, but if any stranger, any unknown person offers you sweets or offers you any other thing, and I don't think you would enjoy, you would get those things and you would like them, not at all. So here we go with the story. It was the festival of spring, as we have many festivals. So it was spring festival, like winter, autumn, and summer. So from the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alleys emerged a gaily clad humanity. And from the wintry shades, it was after winter time. After winter time, the spring comes. So shades of narrow lanes, narrow streets, alleys emerged as a gaily. Gaily means a very happy, clad humanity. Clad means like covered humanity. So this is the sight all around, the weather and the season. Some walked, some rode on horses, and people were going to the fair. Like you see, there is a season of the fairs. Like all around you, if you see in Rajasthan, many places are famous for the fairs. Like one is the Sardarshahar temple, Sardarshahar temple. That fair is held in this winter season. The other is Gogaji, Goganavami, and then there is Ramdevra, Runecha, fair, and one is in Ajmer, Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti, that Dargah. So like this, in the distant places of Rajasthan, many gods, goddesses and goddess, and some local deities, local idols are worshipped. So small and big fair are held, and this was the springtime, and people were walked some road by road, and on horses, and others sat being carried in bamboo and black carts. Some were being carried in bamboo. People carry on the bamboos, people who cannot walk properly, so other people take them to the places. And bullock carts, the ox which plow in the fields, there the bullocks are used for carrying the carts. One little boy ran between his father's legs, and one little boy ran between father's legs. He was small, so he could ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. He was so excited. When you go to the fair with your parents or family, how you feel? Just remember, you just feel on the cloud nine, and you feel very happy, excited to buy the things, enjoy the things, and merry-go-rounds, and many other swings you enjoy there, many games you enjoy there. So you have the that imagination of the scene before going to the exact place. So that little boy was also going there with his parents, and he was enjoying the scene. So brimming over with life. Brimming means is lighting, sparkling with excitement. Come child, come, called his parents. So as usually when a child goes to any place with the parents, so sometimes he's stuck looking here and there, the things in the market, and he is attracted with the sceneries, he is attracted with the toys, attracted with the games, attracted with sweets. So he sometimes stuck and stops. So his parents call him, come child, come. As he lagged behind. Lag behind is a phrase I write here, lag behind, and I would be telling you the phrases so you can learn them. Lag behind means he sometimes when he stops and his parents went away from him and he's lagged behind, so they call fascinated by the toys. As I have told you, fascinated, surprised. Oh, sometimes you are surprised with the things you have never seen, you have never eaten. So fascinated. Oh wow, beautiful. That's fascinating thing, fascinating scene by the toys in the shops that line the way. And when you go to the fair, you see many lines of the shops. One side sweets shop, one side toys, variety of toys you get there. So he was fascinated, he was attracted towards the toys. He hurried towards his parents, then he hurried, rushed towards his parents. His feet obedient to their call. Obedient, very good, means whenever his parents called him, immediately he rushed to his parents. Means he was following the order. Means obedient means following the order. His eyes still lingering on the receding toys, lingering, still he went away from the things, but his eyes were still on the things he was fascinated by. And as he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire. Suppress means control. Suppress. How? Sometimes you cannot suppress your feelings. Control. You cannot control. Suppress, control. So his desires, he could not suppress the desires of his heart, even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. And the small child wanted to buy the things, but he knew that his parents would not buy him those things. He knew very well the cold stare without excitement, a very cold stare of refusal, refusal. But even then he could not suppress the desire of his heart, and he pleaded to his parents, "I want that toy." The child spoke. His father looked at him red-eyed, and when father is angry, how he looks at you with staring eyes, like very horrible. So with red-eyed, in his familiar tyrant's way, like you can say very strict way, tyrant's way, tyrant, very strict way. His mother melted, and the heart of mother, they are melted easily. If you ask anything to your mother cannot refuse you, your mother cannot deny you. Melted by the free spirit of the days, the day was tender and giving him her finger to hold. And his mother melted by the free spirit of the day. Free spirit of the day means how the day was very happy, and it was spring season, was tender and giving him her finger to hold, and she gave her finger to the boy to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" And sometimes when you are going with your parents and your parents don't want to buy the things, then they want to divert your mind from that particular thing which you want to buy, which you want to get. So they want to divert your mind. They don't want you just to see that thing. They want you just see something else. So his mother did the same thing. His mother diverted his mind, tried to divert his mind, and said, "Look, child, what is before you?" Sometimes we do it. "Oh, see there, what is that thing? You look there." Means he would divert his mind from that toy, and he would start looking somewhere else. And it was a flowering mustard field all around, in the village side you see mustard field and flowering, the yellow flower in the season, in January or February time. So all around you see the bed sheet of yellow flowers in the fields, and pale like melting gold, and all around you see the sheet of yellow flowers, and it looks as like a melting gold. If you would look, you would feel that there is all around the sheet of gold, yellow gold, as it swept across miles and miles of even land. From the very distance, you can see that gold sheet. It looks like gold. The flowers of the mustard crop. A group of dragonflies were bustling and about on their gaudy purple wings, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee and butterflies in search of sweetness from the flowers. And dragonflies, you might have seen dragonflies which fly that time in the springtime, like dragon type, bustling about on their gaudy purple wings, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee. And that time is there when these insects, bee, honeybee, black bee, wasp, and these insects collect the honey from the flowers in the spring season. So they are in search of sweetness from the flowers. They collect the sweetness from the flowers. The juice of the flowers they collect and make honey, which we use and we eat. The child followed them in the air with his gaze, till one of them would still its wings and rest, and he would try to catch it. And the child was, after the butterflies go one flower to other flower, so the child followed them and till it stops and sit at a flower, and as he would try to catch, it flew again, but it would go fluttering, flapping and up into the air. When he had almost caught it in his hands, then his mother gave a cautionary call, "Child, come on to the footpath." And the child was going out of the path, out of the track. He was going to the field, running behind the butterflies, and he tried to catch them. Sometimes he caught, sometimes he not. But as soon as he could run, or he could wait for the butterflies, his mother would call and give a cautionary, a warning call, like, "Come, child, come," because he was lagging behind again and again. His parents were going away and he was lagging behind. So his mother gave again call. He ran towards his parents gaily, very happily, and walked abreast of them for a while, and then he walked abreast of them, in front of them. He walked for some time, being, however, soon left behind. And again he was left behind because he started looking here and there on the way, so he again left behind. Attracted by the little insects, many insects just walk on the land, and worms along the footpath that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. And when you see small insects in childhood, if you remember, in the rainy season, many frogs come out and other insects come out, and ladybug come out. It looks so beautiful because it is red and comes after the rainy season. So the child was attracted by these insects and scenes and butterflies and other things. So again and again he lagged behind, and he was enjoying, because he enjoyed the insects. "Come, child, come." His parents called from the shade of a grove. Grove means like many trees, you see at a place, many trees at a place, that's grove, where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well. And when his parents went very away, far from him. So he just they called him again, child, come, child, come. And they were waiting for him to come, go to them. And they were waiting, under a tree, under the shade of tree. And he ran towards them. Again, he ran towards them. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child. Shower of young flowers. Flowers fell on him from the trees as he entered the grove. As he entered the grove, that group of trees, group of young flowers showering, like raining, fell upon him. And forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hands. And he forgot his parents. He started collecting the flowers, petals, which fell on him. But no, he heard the cooing of doves and ran towards his parents. And all of a sudden, he just heard some voice of cooing voice of dove. Dove is a bird. So, and he ran towards his parents, shouting, the dove. The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands, and he was scared. All of a sudden, he heard the cooing of doves, so he just shouted, dove, the dove, and he ran towards his parents, and the petals of the flowers fell off his hands, fell from his hands. Come, child, come, they called to the child, who had now gone running in wild capers around, capers like whales, vines, and the banyan tree, and gathering him up, they took the narrow, widening footpath which led to the fair through the mustard fields. And then his parents were waiting for him, and they went. As he reached there, who had now gone running in wild capers, he was running in wild capers round the banyan tree, had gathering him up, they took the narrow, and after gathering him, they took a very narrow, like it's called footpath only, where you can walk only, you cannot take your car or any vehicle there, any cart there, only footpath, which led to the fair, which was going to the fairground through the mustard fields. So today we have read this chapter, half chapter, the lost child, and we'll continue in your next class. By the time you will have the reading of this chapter, you would find the difficult words if you don't understand, or you find in the dictionary, and you must understand this much chapter and reread it. Once do the loud reading, then the silent reading for understanding, loud reading for improving your speech organs, and we'll continue it in your next class. By the time, have a nice study, nice day, and enjoy. Thank you.